video chart presentation, Novus Energy Inc., brought to you by allpenny.stocks.com. Novus trades on the Toronto Venture Exchange, our ticker NVS. It's one of our Canadian stocks to watch this week. Both have strong possibilities as bottom plays. But Novus at a very interesting point because it seemed to have bottomed out here at the end of June. Nice little run of about a dime up to meet resistance at 70 cents. Pulled back, made a higher low at 63. And then ending last week, it made a run back at 70. So we want to keep an eye on this, see if it's going to take out this 70 resistance point and continue on an upward push, try and get back over top of this 50-day moving average and show an overall shift in direction of this chart. Going right along with the stock, trying to find a bottom. MACD starting to trend back towards zero. Histogram bars sitting on top of zero. Technical traders refer to that as the fast line leading the slow line. It's early on and still a ways away from zero, but taking on a nice look and showing that the trend is trying to shift into bull mode. Similar with the PPO, ADX looks like it's trying to change directions now. Negative DI is breaking down, positive DI is breaking up through the negative DI and moving towards this ADX itself. What I would look for on a continued trend shift would be if this ADX to curl, start to move back upward, get back over top of 30, and show that there's some true strength to the direction. Money flow index, several months now been holding beneath 50. We always reference that. That's bear chart territory. You want to see all three of these components, the 7, 14, and 21, move their way back above 50 and basically flip-flop the direction of this chart and have it trend on top of 50 to show that higher prices are being paid to purchase the stock. Accumulation distribution has a very nice look over the last 3-4 months. Strong uptrend, continuing to make higher lows. Chaikin money flow going right along with that, making higher highs, and it shows that buying pressure is continually gaining strength and outweighing selling pressure. The CCI has been basically trending beneath zero, now trying to make a push. That tells you the stock price is trading above its average mean over the last 20 periods. Kind of like the MFI, it basically tells you that people are paying higher prices to accumulate this stock. Full stow, pushed through 50, shows some bullish momentum, retraced a little bit, but held that level, now holding above 50 again. That tells me some momentum came into the stock and it's trying to hold. TRIX is a lagging indicator. It usually tracks behind the MACD, but again, making a rotation, trying to find a bottom, starting to put together the slightest of uptrends. RSIs are also a gauge of momentum. Much like other indicators, important for them to get to the upper half. 7 finally pushed its way through 50, 14 and 21 are right near that point right now. So it's kind of a critical position for the RSI. Try and push back above the halfway point, much like it did right through this area. Pushing through, and you can notice the bullishness that accompanies that RSI starting to trend on the upper half. So what I'd be looking for in this chart now, I would identify a true bottom support at 60 cents, a little bit more at this more recent high at 63. But ultimately what I'd be looking for is if it wants to pull back any and fight this resistance at 70 cents, I'd want to see it establish a new support level, perhaps at 65 cents. It did have a little bit of support there. I want to see it continually making higher lows and putting together an uptrend off of that bottom. If it can break through 70, it will meet some dynamic resistance there at the 50-day moving average, but the upside's pretty nice because I don't see resistance picking up until up around 77.5, 78 cents. That was a solid support level back at the end of 2011, and in classic TA fashion, that support will now serve as resistance, especially since it tried to hold it back here in May and ended up falling through it by the end of the month. But that's still a greater than 10% upside from current levels. And importantly, if it can go up there, hit that, and then wants to pull back, make another higher low, continue the uptrend, get the 50-day moving average, start to rotate and turn, start moving back towards 200-day, and then perhaps trying to blow through that resistance and continue what looks like the start of a very nice uptrend off a bottom. Of course, that's all predicated upon the idea of not taking on a bunch of selling pressure, falling through these support levels. I see that volume has been increasing slightly over the last couple weeks, coming off this low, and that's what I'd be paying attention for. I want to see more volume come in to blow through a resistance, and if it can go up here and challenge this level, I want to see a spike in volume again, because the more volume, the better when it comes to blowing through main resistance points. But it's a nice looking technical chart to watch. One we'll keep on radar this week for some of these key points to stay in play. But as always, merely my interpretation of the NVS chart. I'm not a financial consultant. Strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure, and do not base any investment decisions upon any material found on the website and/or video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker dealer. Thank you for watching and trade smart.